Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Just Saying Football with Jack and Sean. I'm your host, Sean Ginn, alongside my partner, Jack and Nicholas. We're here to bring you news, notes, weekly updates, and game analysis of your favorite teams from around the league. If you don't have the chance, go check out our website at justsayingfootball.com and follow us on Instagram at justsayingnogwjs for article and video updates. Week 7, Jack, a little Thursday night football action. Got the Denver Broncos heading to Cleveland, taking on the Browns. What are your thoughts on this one, bud? Browns have a lot of injuries.
Oh, man, a lot of injuries, starting with Baker Mayfield right at the top. We got him out. We got Odell Beckham, who already had to come back from an injury this year.
Game time
He's
decision,
out, game time decision. We are going to have to see them without their top two running backs, Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt, who this offense legitimately runs through. And I think, the running game for Denver on the other side is a huge factor for me because they're going to be able to control the clock with Melvin Gordon, Javonte Williams, and, this defense for the Broncos that's been really solid. They're going to be going after them without Jack Conklin and Jedrick Wills, both the tackles for the Browns out in this one as well.
They're listed as questionable, but it's not looking like it's going to be in their favor. This team is not looking at 100%, which is good news for our guy, Von Miller, who we're both wearing tonight. Obviously, everyone knows who we're going with, judging off of this. We're definitely blocking in the Broncos. A lot of injuries. This is one of those games that could have been really, really fun if these teams are still at full health, or at least had some of their starters still in. I'm a little disappointed. Not disappointed. That's super rude because these players are injured. I'm sad that we're not going to get to see the Browns at their full potential against the Broncos. I feel like this was going to be a really fun defensive heavy matchup. Speaking of defenses, Myles Garrett, 8 sacks on the season, is leading the team. You got to expect them to step up big in this game.
Definitely.
Case Keenum's in. My guy from the Vikings in 2017, Case Keenum. I do think if OBJ is in, I think they're going to have a really fun, kind of weirdly, surprisingly great game together. I just have a weird vibe about that if OBJ is in.
I feel that though, because Case Keenum and OBJ, they're the kind of guys where Case Keenum, he's a veteran. He's not somebody that, like you mentioned, he's played this game before. He's been a successful quarterback in this game before. So for me, I think that he can really just kind of plug and play his way into this offense with that. I think that OBJ is a good enough receiver. You can kind of get him the ball anywhere. And, Keenum, like you said, could be set up for a huge game tonight. On the other side of the ball, that Cleveland defense is going to be bothering Teddy and this offense. It's very interesting to see how, Teddy Bridgewater is going to take this matchup. He has had a couple of tough games this year, a couple of great games this year. But I do want to see what kind of Teddy Bridgewater we get tonight. Tomorrow night, and what I'm really looking for is for their weapons to get involved. Cortland Sutton had a great week last week. I would love to see Tim Patrick get involved in this one, as the Browns, their secondary is something that could shut down this offense.
Yeah, I think Teddy Bridgewater threw 3 interceptions last week, threw not a great one in a slight comeback that they were having against the Raiders. Losing to a divisional opponent. Now you're playing a pretty weak Denver Browns team. This is an opportunity for the Broncos to bounce back, and especially Teddy Bridgewater. I think if they're able to get momentum defensively, then just kind of keep pushing on the offense, I definitely think they can work around this defense. Noah Fant had a good week last week, despite all the turnovers. Cortland Sutton, like you mentioned, has been having a solid season. And then, like you mentioned earlier, using the running backs, draining the clock, taking advantage of the team, not allowing making the defense play a lot of snaps, allowing their defense to rest to then get up after Case Keenum. This is going to be a good game for the Broncos. I definitely think that they're going to get the win. I expect a big game from Von Miller, and honestly, I think Bridgewater's going to have a good comeback. I'll lock in 2 touchdowns from him for sure right now passing.
Yeah, I mean, something I want to lock in for the Broncos as well is, Von Miller, no tackles, no starting tackles with Jack Conklin, Jedrick Wills, some of the best in the game in both running and passing. I think Von Miller is going to have 3 sacks this week. I think Case Keenum has a really good game, but it's just not, he just doesn't have enough support around him this week, and I believe that, the Denver defense right now, the 4th best defense when it comes to scoring. They're only allowing about 18 points per game, and I just don't even see Cleveland scoring that much in this game. So, I do believe this is going to be, Denver's matchup on a short week. Even though they're on the road, you got to go with them. I love what their defense has done, even though they've had a 3-game skid after going 3-0 to start the season.
Absolutely. Jack and I are locking in Broncos. God, I love it. All right. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you everyone for listening.
Yeah, thank you guys for checking us out. Just Saying Football. Just Saying Football on YouTube. JustSayingFootball.com for all our videos. And Just Saying No GWJS on Instagram for all your video article updates. Thank you guys for checking us out. Enjoy the game.
Thank you.